Good morning. It's 5:05, August 7th. And I just rolled over and checked my phone. Saw that it was 5 and I gotta get up. would have liked to put some more air in my mattress and lay back down, but if I don't get going now, I just gotta get going. Let's do it. That's pretty. $7:20. Me and Electrolyte are moving. Jimmy was packing up in camp. I had to go because nature called. And I don't know. I kind of like walking slow in the morning, letting my feet and legs warm up, seeing how the body's really going to be feeling. Earlier when I got up at 5, I actually went back to sleep for like another hour and a half. Made all the difference too, because I fell asleep and had some weird dream that I was running through the streets of Seattle before some event, and there was like kids working for Target. They were doing like, I don't know, they had little paper surveys and Pringles cans around their necks full of like Ritz crackers or something, and there was a bunch of dogs, whole bunch of dogs. Like I walked past some dog walker who was taking a break, and had like 7 or 8 different dogs, and they're all lying with their leashes on right next to them, just chilling, waiting for the dog walker to go walking again. That was bizarre, but I have kind of weird dreams. We're 3 miles from water, and I think 3.5 miles from somewhere with cell service too. Oh, I think we are definitely looking at possibly 25 miles today. It's a great day. It's the best day. Yes. A little gopher. It's a gopher snake. How beautiful. How are you today?
Anyone else want to touch him?
No.
He's chilling.
So epic.
See all this with snow on it.
You know what? I think I agree with you. I don't usually relish the thought of snow-covered mountains, but it would be pretty. Going in with the MRE breakfast. Let's go. Alexa, play Nuclear Guru by Orange Goblin. Yeah, it's one of those kind of mornings today. It's an Orange Goblin morning today. Yesterday, excuse me, on the bus from Wairika to Etna, rode with a guy named Banquet, who is from North Ballard. Shout out, Yurt. And it was really cool getting to talk to him. So thank you, Banquet, for the awesome convo. We just talked about Seattle and all the different places and neighborhoods that I love that he hasn't really been too much. He's moved there from Chicago way back, quite a while back. But yeah, man, we just talked a lot about cycling and good eats and good times and pretty places in Seattle, and also about the degradation of the city and how, you know, there's really nothing you can do about it because, you know, the city's gone to pot, and, you know, places where you used to be able to walk down the street even late at night and not have to worry too much, or places where you could walk in the middle of broad daylight with your family, do some casual touristing or maybe some shopping. And now it's just inundated with hardcore drug use, and the fentanyl's gone crazy there. It's terrible. It's really heartbreaking. And you know, they've got exterminators for rodents and bugs and pests like that. They don't have them quite yet for the drug addicts in Seattle. So pray for the folks in Seattle just trying to live. I'm looking forward to not moving back there, man. But it's really nice to be able to get the chance to talk to folks from there that are more familiar with the neighborhoods in the region. To just, you know, really chop it up and, oh yeah, that place, oh I love that place, and oh this place, and oh, I love this place, and it's nice. Remember the positive things. Ooh. We're coming up to a lake, which should be our 7-mile point for the day. Just feels so good to be back out on the trail. So good. Knowing exactly where we're going. Not worrying about where we need a ride to or from, or the bus schedule, or anything like that. Just forward. North. You know, NorCal really has felt like a blur. It really has felt like, I don't know, not like any sort of baptism. The desert felt like a baptism. The Sierra felt like a gauntlet. And with no time really to recover from the gauntlet of the Sierras, it felt like NorCal just walked up, spat in its hand, slapped me across the face, spun me around 20 times, and then kicked you in the rear out the door like, welcome to NorCal, go get him, kid. And I think it really does reflect, you know, the nature of this trail. The desert really felt like, even though you were, you know, everyone, you rely on yourself. Even with friends around, whatever, but there's a lot of like cultural hand-holding. I think it felt like getting through the desert. It's almost like the world of the PCT is like, okay, come on, let's get through the desert, and then whoop, drop you in the deep end for the Sierra, like, oh, can you swim? And if you can swim, you get out on the shore, and then it's like, haha, nice, welcome to NorCal. And it's just felt like a blur. And it's going to be, let's see, day after tomorrow that we're in Oregon. So, just crazy. So crazy how it all works. And look at all this burn area. It's drastic how it goes from burnt trees to timber. The trail's really nice and cruisy though. There's been some trail crews out we've seen today. We walked past their backpacks. Just, you know, average size packs that look like they're packed for about 3 days in the backcountry. but with giant loppers on the sides of them. But didn't see any of the trail workers. Coming up on a lake here shortly, and I don't know if it's going to be a jumpable lake. Once and for all, what quantifies a lake, a pond, or like a creek, a stream, a river? What are the specifications that make it count? Everyone has different regional opinions, obviously. Like a cow pond is a cow pond, period. But what if it's a pond in the mountains? It's a swim that you can get in, that's clean and nice, and happens to just be the same size as a cow pond. If it's a lake, whoops, come back. If it's a lake, do you have to do you have to be able to like swim in it to count it as a lake? I don't know. This looks like a view. Let's go give this a look-see. Not too shabby of a view. Not too shabby of a view. Those off there, I believe, is the core of the Trinity Alps wilderness, which is where we technically are, I think, just skirting around the edge, one of the edges of the Trinity Alps wilderness. I think it might be the southeast edge of the Trinity Alps. That sure is pretty up there. Those are my kind of hills. This sort of stuff is so sick. Wow. Picture perfect PCT, baby. PCT, positively candid, no, positively captivating tastefulness. Ooh. Now, would you die if you fell down this hill? Probably not. You'd hit some trees or something down there after about 15 or 20 feet. Sure would get banged up though. Nice, man, nice. Love it. So green, everything's so green. Now, the last time that I saw one of those that close to not freaking out is because she had babies nearby. What a cutie. Little mountain chicken. Wow. This is some serious eye candy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious, golly gosh, gosh darn it, oh gosh darn it, dang it, dang it. This looks just like Washington. This could be Washington. Oh man.
Like, what was that? And then I finally saw it, and it looked like a trout, but I was like, that has legs.
Where is it? There it is.
He comes up. He's coming to say what up. What up, homie?
Is that Ducky?
What up? Can I shake your hand?
No way.
Let me shake your hand, homie. He just bites the shit out of me.
Infects you with some crazy poison. He's looking right at us. Hello there. What a handsome, charming
some PB&J?
little thing. He's like, what'd you say?
What up, homie?
It literally looks like one of the things in the beginning of The Land Before Time. Hello there. Hello.
Got an orange belly.
The bottom of his belly. I think it's cool. Hello there. How are you today, huh? What's your name? What's your name? Hansel. And what are you doing in this pond, Hansel? How the hell did you get here, little homie? Look at him. Oh, is he gone? No, he's right here. Oh. Come back, homie.
Gotta be more.
Wow, he blends right in with the log.
And then he just grips it like a lizard.
And that's why we're careful about what mountain lakes we swim in. Because if there's a little one, there's a bigger one. It's noon. We're here at this lake. This is Fisher Lake. And Happy Meal caught up to us. And I'm ripping the bong here, and I just noticed, I looked down on the bong water, and I'm heartbroken right now because I noticed that there is, please forgive this disgusting bong water. Disgusting bong. Come on, where is it? There's a bumblebee in the bong water. Poor thing. What a fate. He died a stoner. Or she, I don't know. It's 1:08 and getting water from the spring. I don't even know the name, but look, they got some quartz crystals in the water there. Yep. Trust me, mate, you're gonna need it. Oh, I want the source waters. I want the source water. Oh, I want the headwaters. Yeah. Oh. Amazing. Amazing flow. Amazing flow. Got amazing flow here. I'm gonna drink this water. Here's water. Oh, my boy's getting wet.
So fucking wet.
My man's getting wet.
Oh.
What the? All right. Well, it's just after 1 o'clock. We've got about 18 miles to go. Maybe 17 and a half. And 17? 17. 17? Found some nice water over here. Good cold water. Me and Jimmy are quite wet. And looks like the trail is right over there. Sending the screen for you. Yeah. Trying to figure out which way it's gonna go. I'll figure out the math on how many days this is later because I can't believe there's over 200 videos on the page. How about that for a view of Shasta? Oh, dang. That's really good. That's like a clear one, man. So you're getting a good shot of rain here.
Is that the trail we just came out of?
Nah, it looks like a fire road.
I'm talking right here.
What?
There's around. I guess it is. I'm around here.
Yeah. It's warm. Did your watch say how warm it is?
I just looked. Come on. It's 85.7. It goes harder than that. Check this out, bro.
Whoa! Made it over that climb. Wasn't so bad. Oh. Well, looks like we're not going to swim in that lake because after checking the maps, it looks like we'd have to go off trail to get there. And it wouldn't be hard, but it'd be a lot of effort and probably an hour round trip maneuver. And we just like kind of can't really sacrifice that time at this point. We've taken a couple of long breaks, so we kind of need to like stick to our mileage commitment. So, oh well, there'll be more water. Pretty lake though. Well, you'll get to walk through this. I've been climbing for a minute now, for a couple of miles. A little bit of climb mott. But check out these complex. Beautiful. Look at these beautiful hills. Aren't they lovely? Aren't they glorious? Lovely clouds as well. Good ones. I think that's Marble Mountain. That might just be Marble Mountain. Not sure. Still got a little bit of hill to go, but there's the trail over there. Back up high again. And bloody good to be here. That looks like a fun ridge walk right there. Found a nice little perch here in some shade. Just some pretty good views. There's Shasta. And yeah, Jimmy and electrolyte are behind me a bit. Just past Happy Meal. Just having a quick snack. A few miles to go to the water. Oh, what's that? That's a trail, isn't it? Huh, wonder what trail that is. Good looking trail. Good looking trail mott. Bit of trail mott. Cashews. That I found in a gallon Ziploc bag full of other Kirkland brand snacks sitting at the base of a tree outside McDonald's in Wairika. Well, we're just coming up to the next spring, and I thought cowbells sounded a little strange. Hello there, ladies. How are you? How are you today, mamas? Hi. What are you doing? Yeah. Yeah. Look at those babies. Look at them. Well, it's just after 4:30 and got about 10 miles to go to camp. So just stopped at the spring, got some water with that boy, and decided that I'm gonna cook up a quick little mini supper and just have some nice hot calories and then just truck it the next 10 miles. So tonight, right now, got this dill pickle ramen. Shout out to Eli's Bam Bam. And then in there, I put some cheese spread out of the MRE and a couple packs of this creamer, non-dairy, to try and give it some creaminess. And for a little energy boost, I'm gonna put in a couple bags of green tea. It's a little weird, but whatever. What? Mayonnaise? No mayonnaise. No mayonnaise. Oh, this is wicked. Which cabin is this? I don't remember this cabin, man. Marble Valley Cabin, elevation 580. Whoa. Pretty cool. This next water source is going to plop us right above 20 miles for the day, and then should just be 5 or 6 more miles, maybe, no, 4 or 5 after this water source to the campsite we were planning on hitting. That'll put us at 24, 25 for the day, leaving just 24 for tomorrow to get into Sayad Valley. And the goal is to get into Sayad Valley tomorrow afternoon, like before 5. Alexa, play Rubbin's Racin' by the Texas Hippie Coalition. Okay. It is 7:30 and I just left water. I've chugged up half a liter and I've got a liter, full liter. And it's 4 miles to the next water. And after that, but it's 5.6 miles, 5.5 now, to the campsite that Electrolyte had brought up making it to by the end of the day, which would make it a 25-mile day. Jimmy might camp before then, just so he can get up early enough to make it a big day tomorrow and start early. Him and Electrolyte are behind me. I don't know if Electrolyte, he's really behind me. I don't know if he'll want to keep going or if I'm pulling ahead of them for a minute, but I've got the energy the mind is willing and the body is solid right now. So 7:30, 4 more miles. Whoa. This is crazy. Look at this. I'm not gonna fall in or drop my phone. Oh, it's not too deep. Ooh. This is pretty incredible though. Wow. Look at this. Wow. What a lovely evening. Wow, look. Snow. Clinging on. Wish I had my ice axe. Oh no. Whew. Wow. A whole new valley. Wow. 8:09 p.m. dropping into this mother. Bit of a movie buzz going on right now. Y'all know what a movie buzz is? Used to call it that when I was a kid. And it was right about at dusk or earlier sometimes. And maybe it'd just be the sun reflecting off clouds or something. The last few rays of sunlight just kind of turn the atmosphere this kind of orange color. And it's just like really cool because it's like sort of makes it look like you're in an old movie. I think if it was a filter, it'd be called sepia or sepia. Well, check this out. Zoom. Hello. That looks full to me. Oh my goodness. Very, very bright. It's nice and cool out. It's actually really, really peaceful and lovely. I'm tired. I would love to throw my tent down right here and just crash out. The heat today, took a couple long breaks, so I hiked really hard to make up for that. But now, steady trekking for these last several miles. It's getting darker. Moon's getting brighter. Man, shout out to I got saved by Skittles today. Saved by MRE Skittles and Fruit Leathers. Just about an hour and a half ago, maybe an hour, just over an hour ago. I was walked through this field and the vent meadow, and dude, I got super crashy. And to be fair, back around 5:45, when me and Electrolyte stopped for water at that spring, I had such a strong cup of coffee. It was probably the equivalent to like a triple shot, like a grande triple shot. And that motored me for a few miles, man. 6 to be exact. And I think I'm about to have a caffeine crash. And sometimes on big long hot days like today, I just don't consume as many calories as I should, and that can catch up with you. Wow. Whoa. Wow. So had a bag of Skittles that was in one of those MREs, and I just took that to the base, along with about 250 calories of fruit leathers and fruit gummies, which is a lot more candy than I ever really consume at once. And man, picked me right on up, set me right back down on my feet. What's on the brain right now? I'm by myself. I'm ahead of the boys. And so what's on my mind? Mileage. I want to get to Sayat Valley. I want to get done with California. Mermaid Loves Mountains on Instagram. I'm really sorry about missing Costella and missing the package. I'm really not good with the logistics of sending packages. So she sent me bless her, man. She sent me a resupply box. It's going to be in Costella. So I have to contact the Costella post office and have them bump that box up for me. A few other hikers I've met and I know have had great success doing that, when typically it's like kind of like, I used to think it's always unheard of that you could call a PO and you know, handle logistics like that. But I'm going to give it a try because I got to get that package. And let's see, the Big Cliff Fire's spreading, but past that already now. No word of any other fires. There's a couple other hikers in the general vicinity who Jimmy spoke with about getting to trail days. And they're going to Ashland, and they're going to get to trail days from there. So I think that might be our move as well, is to get to Ashland, because it's the 7th today. So we've got a week until trail days. And getting to Ashland and then getting to trail days from there seems to be the move. So I think that's going to go down. And then from there, getting back to Ashland to continue Oregon miles. It's average to do the Oregon Challenge, which is when you try and do Oregon in 19 days. I personally think I could do it in 14, but we'll see. Oh man, it's dark out. You can't really see. It looks a lot brighter on camera. My goodness. All right, here we go. 9 o'clock. Boom, baby. Hiking with a headlamp into camp. Classic PCT move. Okay. Just got stocked up on water. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it to the campsite that Eli called out this morning. It was 24.7 miles from camp when he checked far out for it. And I'm not entirely sure what drew him to that campsite. I'm probably just rounding out a nice solid number of miles for the day. No sign of him or Jimmy behind me. And when I get open space, I do look back for a headlamp, but no sign. I passed one good campground with quite a few tents at it. It was near a river, creek, but that was 0.7 miles back. And yeah, no sign of the boys yet. I think they'll probably call it. If Jimmy won't push on any further, then Electrolyte will definitely catch up with him and they'll probably bed down, which is probably a smart idea. I wouldn't be pushing it unless I felt up to the task. And I do. And a little bit of night hiking. Been really nice. Cool, mellow, quiet, peaceful, watching the night set on the forest and the hills here. has been great. I am tired though, and I have 4 liters of water on me. So 1 liter weighs 2 pounds. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 extra pounds. And looks like quite a bit of uphill to this next camp. Naturally. Whew. I think it's about 9:40. Wow. Made it to camp. I don't even know what mile it is. I'm gonna guess it's probably mile 1634, 1632. But made it. Yeah, straight up made it, dude. Up on a beautiful ridge. The moon is full. Look at the dark clouds. I'm not going to try and get footage of it because it's just going to look like crap. And, man, it's so good to sit down. I'm so proud of myself, too. Really proud of myself for pushing through and for making it happen. Because we got some signal here. So that's fun. So catching up on a podcast to put me to sleep. I am pretty hungry. I may just cook up a Northside. Yeah, but we did it. 25 miles, baby. And it's like 10:30, which is about when I expected to get into camp. Got to cook some food. Got to, put some fresh sleeping clothes on and get cozy. Team cozy. Yeah.